I'll be doing a comparison on both of these games. I will have a point system as well, and we will see which game is better and if Guilty Gear Strive is really worth buying and worth your time. Let's jump right into it. We will be starting off with the graphics, and honestly, I mean, what can you say? It's Guilty Gear. They both win on this one. Both points go to both games because both games just look aesthetically pleasing, and both do different things that the other one doesn't. I really admire the cartoony look in and the anime style look in Guilty Gear Rev 2. I admire that there's not a lot going on, and it doesn't. They kept it simple while looking aesthetically pleasing, and it just looks tremendous all around. Guilty Gear Strive does a great job with its anime feel and its cinematic formulas. Their cinematic gameplay is very well polished, as opposed to having a very skippy gameplay and very skippy motion. However, I do feel as if they only focus solely on the graphics for this game as opposed to gameplay and as opposed to its style. And I feel as if they focus more on the background as well instead of just solely focusing on what's in front of them. I understand that the background was also a big part of Guilty Gear Rev as well, but it wasn't as prominent as it is here. The menu, I have to go for Guilty Gear Rev 2 because not only is it simple, but when you go into the gallery, you can buy your own costumes, and you can earn money that way and buy your own costumes. It gives you something to do on the side while you earn money. In Guilty Gear Strive, I'm earning like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in that game, and money that it's being put to no use because I can't buy any costumes. I don't like how Guilty Gear Strive is going the DLC route, where they want you to buy all the costumes DLC wise. I feel as if that's just very petty and very like they don't have enough going on for them already. Like they really desperately need us to buy costumes for them. So Guilty Gear Rev 2 gets a point for that. I just don't see the need for why we have to, and the music as well. We have to fish for music instead of just being able to buy it. In Guilty Gear Rev, you can just buy the music as well. The character select, I was gonna give it to both, but now I'm giving it to Rev because not only when you pick your character, you just pick the music and the stage that you want right above after you pick it, but when you're in the menu as showing right here, look how quickly it loads and look how pleasing it looks. It's very pleasing to the eye, and it makes you ready to fight and stuff. But here in Strive, I the menu is small, or the character select small, which is great because they are going to give us DLC, which is fine with me. But you prolong the game for so long that you could have given us at least two other characters as a sorry for prolonging the game. That's how I feel. If I were a developer, I would have. And we have a shitty menu like this, or a shitty loading screen like this. Doesn't compare to Rev. So another point to Rev. The gameplay, well, it goes to both. What can I say? The gameplay is outstanding for both games. And I can understand why a lot of people are not fond of the new Strive gameplay, because we do not like one button configuration. We do not accept one button combos. It takes away the skill from hardcore players, such as, Guilty Gear players. We do not want that Dragon Ball Z feeling of just square, 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 triangle, triangle. And I think I'm the only one who does appreciate the wall break, but I don't like the route they went with it. I don't feel like you should be able to lose your momentum. I feel like you should combo after the wall break. So it's nice, but it's not good as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the online is pretty crappy for both games, but Strive just honestly took the cake. Strive is so horrendous online, and I do not know why they went that type of lobby route. There was no point of that. I honestly feel like simplicity is key, and the simpler you have a online system, the easier it is to accommodate for online players. And as opposed to trying a new route, why change what was... I mean, Guilty Gear Rev wasn't any good either, but it was simpler than what Strive had going for it. You have player match, rank match, lobby, and nobody went in. And I feel like the lobby system in Rev was bad enough because nobody's gonna have 64 regions or 64 different lobbies for like a million different regions. There was just no point in that. But the online system in Strive is just awful, and I think everybody will agree with that. My personal opinion is just go to quick start. Do not even attempt to go on player match. Don't attempt to go on online match. It'll just kick you to that horrendous lobby. Just go to quick start and get your matches on there. Don't even bother trying the other options. It's just not worth it. It takes way too long, and it kicks you out anyway when you upgrade. So, but the point does go to Rev because at least it was simple. So in conclusion, I wasn't even trying to nitpick on Strive. I normally never nitpick on a new game. I just love it for when it comes out. But this game is so heavily flawed that it honestly it dug its own grave, to be honest. I wanted to also discuss the music. Next time, how about make it to where there's an instrumental version and there's a version with lyrics? Because I feel like idiots on Rev 2 before Strive came out would pick lyrical songs, and that's what made the developers think that was a good idea, to make songs with lyrics. Now, that is fine in some cases, but the fact that we had that really made me mad. Because I like it where it's a nice beat going on to the match. But that's just a little nitpick on my part. But if I have to listen to Nagoriyuki's song one more time, I'm gonna be pissed, and I can't stand lyrics while I'm fighting. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure everybody had an orgasm when lyrics were in the game. So I guess that's everyone else's cup of tea. But other than that, Guilty Gear Strive, I'm still gonna play, obviously, and it's still, a good game. I just think they dug their own grave by when they would make the game. They pushed the game back, and then this is what we get after the game was pushed back for so long. So you could have made the game better in that time frame. But that's my comparison. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, that's all for now. Peace.